Okay guys, here we go. I made a little test bench setup because I literally have a car full of audio. So I have the first amplifier here because we will need that to test stuff. I'm not sure if it works yet, but I'll hook it up to a pair of testing speakers that are hanging up from my wall cabinet, and I got a CD to test stuff with. I got a blank tape and a tape that I don't care getting destroyed, and a record that I don't care getting destroyed, and a lot of cables, and over here a laptop for a music source. So here we go, let's hook this up. That's not a lot. Well, it helps if I plug it in. Wow. Okay. Interesting buzz. That was a bit worrying. So there should actually be sound coming out of it, but so far not much. What's this? Circuit breaker. Yeah. If set inoperative, push circuit breaker. The fact that it has that is... Oh boy, this is probably going to give me the buzz again. And there you go, circuit breaker works. This one's broken, so that's not going to be our testing amplifier. Seems practical because it's small, but it's dead. Subject 2 is this Sony LBT V902, which actually looks sort of serious. It also has a built-in DAC that goes all the way up to 48 kilohertz. Speakers on. Let's choose that. I think I picked. I think it's still booting. Something's blinking. This one appears dead as well. Well, that's a great start, isn't it? Am I forgetting something? No. Doesn't start. Blinky blinky. These usually work with a little bit of contact cleaner, so let's see if it lives up to its reputation. It is the greasiest, most dirty example I've ever seen though. Jeez, it's gross. Okay, this works, but jeez, it's gross. This just literally sticks physically. This works. Does the phono input work as well? Got to turn the volume down for that, obviously, because otherwise I will kill it in no time. Let's give it a non-phono source to test. Works. Works. Now I could have used that previous one as a testing amplifier and work on other stuff, but it was just really too gross to touch, so I picked the next one, this little Onkyo. I still don't know. Power on. I have no idea how to turn this on. I don't think... surround on-off, twin turbo on-off. Doesn't have any control cable to an amplifier. It just has remote control, but... Power on. Probably just broken. Next! In case you're like, oh my god, this guy got swindled buying all this broken stuff or scammed or whatever. No, actually I didn't. This is all in consignation, so it's all not paid for yet. And I don't have to pay for it if I decide to keep it or sell it. I'm just really helping the guy testing. This one's not going to make it though, because, you know, the front sort of coming off. So this is not going to be our amplifier either, but let's see if it, I mean it powers on. It's gross as well. My goodness, what happened to this poor thing? Right. Ah! We got something. Apparently that's not a switch, that's one of those standby thingies. Can I still even... Except that there's no CD input, just aux. What the flat cables. Next! Next up is this rather sad looking Sony. I think this may clean up, but for now it looks horrible. It actually feels kind of nice. CD I think I used. We got nothing yet. Whoa! I mean... It's losing it, but that's kind of cool. Let's see if I can... There you go. Ah, you can do it. Come on, you can do it. Video 1, video 2, video 3, 2, video 2, video 1. We're trying CD though, and it doesn't seem to be doing much. Is our source even working? Yes, it is, because we've heard it before. What the hell? This is a weird device. Wow! It's making music of its own. This is amazing. So, that doesn't seem to work. I hope this one works because a friend of mine is actually interested in it. It is absolutely gross. I do wonder where these have been though. Okay, that's power on. That's a start. Could be? The fuck is going on? Wow, that was interesting. It worked for a bit. Now I'm confused. That was brief. That just killed itself. That's weird. Let's try this. I just wonder. Nope, dead. Next. I would be surprised if this one turned out to be broken because I've never seen a broken one of this model in my life. But then this pile has been interesting, and this is no exception. I am blown away by how much is broken from this pile. I've never seen that many broken amplifiers in one pile. My goodness. You know who got swindled? The guy who bought this. Not me. If this one doesn't work either, I'm going to get my own little testing amplifier and see if that works, because this is getting weird. I'm just going to grab my own testing amplifier just to see if these are really all broken, because this is weird. It gets better. It gets better, look. So if you take away the power and the capacitors empty themselves, it works briefly. What the actual fuck? So my setup's obviously working, it's the amplifier again. Next up, this cool Sony actually. It's a TA-AX360 and I don't care about Sonys, but I do like the way this looks. Yeah, no, that's probably your problem, lady. I do like it, let's see. Wow, okay, so, there you go. Yeah, I mean... In case you wonder whether it sounds shit, why it sounds shit, yes it does, they are cheap surround speakers. So, yeah. It seems to work otherwise. I'm going to open this one up quickly. One screw missing, 2 screws loose. They already checked this, and it's one of those bloody Sonys that has everything stuck to the front, so you need to take the complete thing apart to get to the volume slider. Can't be asked. Another one of these Philipses. Look at the cool knobs. Isn't that cool? Oh, did you see power on and then, oh, it's going, it's gone. This is actually a cool amplifier. It'd be a pity if this one's broken too, but let's find... Is this balanced? Yeah. Oh, that's an interesting position for... Oh, okay. We got power. It's got a pre-in, main-out situation going on, with for some reason tape on it. Oh well. Pre-in, main-out, hooked up left to left, right to right, and let's try this again. So, also no noise on the phono, again. That is a dodo. At least we got to try our nice big plug this time. So the guy I got this from actually just talked to the guy he got it from, and he talked to the guy he got it from, and somewhere they miscommunicated. This is on wrong as well. Apparently most of this is broken, that's now a known fact. I think it's already plugged in and not working, so that sort of tells you something. It's got power. Yeah. Reason it's on its side is because the wire is really short, like the power wire. Kind of cool though, with the front inputs here. I'm not sure why I plugged it into the back, but nothing at all. How do I turn on the speakers? Like so. No noise, no clicks or pops, no nothing. Next! I'm not accidentally grabbing the same amplifier every time. There's actually 3 of these in there so far. They sold a lot of these in the Netherlands and they weren't half bad, provided that they work. Which this one obviously won't. We got power. What will the power supply do? We still got power. We got no sound though. Nope. Got nothing. Got nothing whatsoever. So dead. I have now resorted to just plugging them in. These are really bad sounding amplifiers, by the way. If you have one and you think it's alright, you're deaf. Also this is death. Dead, not death, I hope. Oh my goodness. A Sony. So this is actually the last one. I'm gonna just see if the power's on. Oh, whoa. Okay, we got that. Let's hook up some speakers. Would be kind of fun if the last amplifier was the one to work. What? We got a survivor! The bass boost even worked. So we got a survivor, guys. We have a testing amplifier. We went through, let me count. We went through 19 amplifiers, 19, and we got one that works. Well, two actually, two that work. So I'm just gonna give this a quick clean, because it's quite gross, and so are my hands, by the way, by now. And then I'm gonna use this to test the rest. So now that we know it kind of works, we're gonna test a massive pile of cassette decks. I think we have like 15 or something. We got no fast forward, we got some rewind, and we got play. Okay, fast forward is sort of trying. There we go. I mean, it doesn't sound great. Okay, that worked. Let's try recording that. I guess rewinding is not gonna happen. Oh, maybe it is. No, if that's all, to be honest. Well, actually, it's slightly off, but it works. This is quite literally a hot machine. It was on top, click hard, and it's black. It's also gross. It's probably from the same person. Oh my god, that thing looks... Jesus, I can't even live with this, even for a test. The whole display is just matte from dirt. Jesus Christ. So this is actually a CTS 330 by Pioneer. You don't see this very often. You usually see the 530, the 3-head machine, or the cheapest 250. It's maybe the first time I see one of these. And it may be broken. To be honest, I never saw one of these broken before, but with this power you don't know. But it's just too gross even to test. So I'm just cleaning it up quickly. Not too good. Really roughly, but you know, at least I don't stick to it now. That works. Nice. Ooh. Ooh, that's not great. What the hell is that noise? Gotta love how the counter doesn't do seconds properly. Here you go. So it's actually setting the bias. Now it's recording a bit, and then it's gonna rewind, see if it's alright, and adjust accordingly. Yep. That's much closer to the source. Actually, that thing works really well. It had a bit of a wonky start, but it's there. Oh, I like the way this looks. Very slick. It's ridiculously deep, that's why it's sort of slanted backwards, because it's about twice the depth of the amplifier. Oops. Wow! Wow! This is what the heat does. That's a bright display though. There you go. I'm not gonna lie, I like this machine a lot. I hope it works. Ooh, that's not great. Actually, the heads are rusted, so I am a bit worried about this one. Stop closing. See, it's nice and all, but it usually Was that supposed to happen? I actually thought I could get the... Okay, this is all that comes off. Well, at least I can reach the head a bit better. Okay, it does actually clean out. Maybe it wasn't rust, maybe it was just, I don't know, moisture? It's got weird logic control though. Ah, there you go. It's still a bit weirder because I recorded much louder, I think. See, I record until +3 and it records until up to -2 or something. Let's see. I would consider this a keeper, but it does need some TLC. To be honest, I'm not too fond of Kenwood machines in general, cassette decks at least, because they are generally a bit wonky, and so is this one. Will it close when I turn it on? I thought it would. Anyway, there's a Dolby logo for you, Dolby BC, MPX filter, everything. It's got everything and more. So on the back of this machine are stickers. They used band-aids, so it has been owned by old people, saying 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all they say. Next to the line in and line out stuff. This feels solid. I know I won't like the sound of this. Well, I mean, through this speaker it won't matter, but just Sony doesn't make good sounding cassette decks. But San Francisco Flash. Let's try recording. Playback was a bit soft, it seemed. As in, -10 dBs? That seemed a bit off. I expect this one to work absolutely fine, by the way. They usually do. Maybe some vibration from standing still, but other than that... And it's a nice machine to look at, let's be honest. It has memory stop, which I probably shouldn't use because I don't think I reset it, but let's see. I did. It has some dropout issues, but it's not too bad. I think a clean will fix this one right up. It sounds horrible, even for this speaker. It's just a Sony. It sounds really tinny and really thin, but it's working as intended, and people like Sony, so I'm not complaining. Oh man. You know you got quality when the wires are pre-attached to the deck. And this gives me a chance to use my my tuner input for a change, because I didn't want to take the other wire out. So it's got normal, special and metal tape. We'll see about that. Dolby off. And it came with the tape. It came with this nice TDKSA with Bruy Springsteen on it, because someone had an interesting handwriting. Let's see. Take it away, Brucey! Bruy! No views! Or this is just a very softly recorded tape. Yeah, there you go. Okay, let's not play that for too long because it's right. We now have a chrome tape to test with. Let's first see if it plays this back with more normal levels. That's off, isn't it? We'll see. Let's give it a source. Way off! Distorting like mad. And yeah. Let's try if it does any better with the ferric tape, but I don't think so. Normal. So I recorded to +3, which it should be able to handle, the tape, easily. Should be able to handle +6-ish. But it in the end recorded to -5 and... Or, as the VUs misread, it's probably recording much louder. Let's try this. Yeah, these probably just really misread, but to be honest the thing sounds quite good. It's typical for Rotel to make a really cheap feeling device, especially with cassette decks, that actually performs quite well. Because everything about this DCL is cheap, look at this. You can just bend it, but you know it works. I'm never quite sure what to think of Yamaha cassette decks. They generally do sound really good, but they always seem to need TLC and a lot of it. Oh, that's not right at all. And the stop button doesn't work. Did you see that? I hope you saw that happen. Please fix yourself. Tools! See if I can... There you go. Works fine now, but it's got no... Ah! She's waking up! I love it when that happens. Wow, smooth. So it probably will run now as well. Yeah, there you go. So let's see if we can see how loudly that other one recorded just now. Oh, that's an issue with the right. This seems to be a... Yeah, this is probably the control wheel. That's belt controlled, and it doesn't always turn right. Ooh, it's running a bit slow. Doesn't sound quite right. And I do need to keep an eye on the... There you go. Well, I mean, that was +12. That explains a thing or two, doesn't it? One channel. Two channels. This thing's waking up. I love that. I do love this. Let's see. Oh, still not quite there. Oh, that's not great. Only recording on one channel. Let's see. Give this deck some time and it will be there. We got another Yamaha. Actually, may already have one or two of these. Oh, let's turn off the timer. Okay, you're right. Yeah. Check out Next of Kin, by the way. It's great. Counter doesn't work?
she pulls a little harder every time she twists. John makes the
Okay.
every time
Ooh.
she twists.
How dirty is this one? It will probably stop. No, it doesn't. Great. Easy cleaning. It's not great. It works, but it's not great. Let's just to make sure, let's test the ferric tape again, because maybe this tape is bad. I don't know, it's not mine. This one's new, I'm just using it for testing. Oh, we got two types of Dolby even. Oh no, this one's not great at all. Not sure what's wrong with it, but it's gonna need some love. I'm not sure if it's the heads that are bad, which they look alright, or just some back tension issues. Probably the latter, which is a shit job. Kind of a cool Philips deck. These barely ever work properly. There's a video online of a guy testing video recorders, actually showing around his video recorder collection. And he just goes, he speaks English very bad, but he tries, and he is like, Panasonic, good mechanic. Jevese, good quality, or high quality, or whatever. And then he goes, Philips, bad mechanics, and that's actually an issue. Philips, oh, that's one view for you. And that's not going very well, is it? Oh, that, see, see what I mean? Philips, bad mechanics, because actually the sound of these things, can I push this back in? The sound of these things isn't half bad, but the mechanics are just horrendously badly made. As you can tell from this knob falling out, and now the spring's gone. So I don't think this is gonna work anytime soon, so we have no fast forward, which is better than no rewind, I guess. Let's see if it plays. Well, as I said, we have no fast forward or rewind, or, oh my god. I mean, it's just, yeah, I mean, only the left. Oh, wait, I pushed it in, great. Oh, wow, fix that, briefly. We're taking a break from cassette decks briefly to look at this loved and cared for machine. My goodness, people, what are you doing? Everything sticky. I do have proper, why even, it just works. So the battery died. You may have missed on the record player actually biting me. I hope it's still on there somehow. But yeah, there was a lot of gunk. It seems alright now, so I'm going to play my absolutely ruined L. Stewart record that I always use to test record players. Because it's one of those songs I can listen to again, and again, and again. No stylus. Okay, yeah, I thought that may happen. Actually, just gonna, eyeball the, oh, don't bite me again. Just gonna eyeball the weight and see what it does. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you impressive stuff. Great song, by the way. Can't play it too long because rights. This poor little thing that's gonna get a very thorough clean and some TLC still sticking seems to work absolutely flawlessly. Let's check the auto return. Am I there yet? Are we there yet? I mean, come on. Good little record player. One more thing to test. Does the anti-skate work? Let's see. Does it work? Yes, it does. There's literally nothing wrong with this thing except that it's in the state it is in. People who know me a bit know that okay, black metal's actually apparently not as bad as silver metal. Oh my goodness, that's hot. It's actually 94-ish degrees, I think. Can't tell you for sure, I think something like that. 31.9 Fahrenheit, my thermometer says. And everything's really hot. Maybe I can cool it down with this a bit because it's a wet wipe. Ow, 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 ow. People who know me quite a bit know that I have this weird thing with Philips automatic record players that causes them to completely lose their shit as soon as I touch them. I don't know what it is. Even if they are fine at their place and they use them every day, I touch them and they just go, nope, not today. So, let's see. This is one of the notorious ones actually, with the really cool touch controls and everything. Play. Nothing. Play. Go. 33 then? No. Play. Ah! Okay. So far so good. So what they usually do with me is they go up, they go to the record, they sync, and then they just stop playing for whatever reason. Ah, well, see, that's the... There you go! I can swear to you, when someone else uses this record player, this won't happen. It's just when I use them, and it's absolutely weirding me out. Can I make it go again, somehow? So the problem is, this thing is probably fine with everyone else, but not with me. I swear to you, this is not a joke. This is actually what they do. And I can't tell you why. So yeah, I mean, I hope some people in the comments can confirm that this is not a joke. This is something they do with me. And I had my dad work on record players for me, like Philips did, and he was like, they work fine, there's nothing wrong with them. And then I would take them home and they wouldn't work, and I would bring them to my dad again, and he would be like, they work fine, there's nothing wrong with them. Just, I don't know. This is what they do. It's probably fine, just not with me. Next! So Marantz has to be one of my least favorite audio brands. I don't like the way they look, I don't like the way they sound, give or take a few of the really early tube record players. But, you know, it says Marantz, it says quad clocked, it says direct drive. It's gonna sell like mad. Even though, yeah, well. Anyway, 30, it should be an automatic record player. Let's see what the weight's like. It makes some sort of sense. It works, there you go. Let's just see if the automatic on this one works. It's not a Philips in the end. I mean, it still doesn't. Okay, let's try the manual then. Wow! Let's try the anti-skate again. That's weird. That's a lot of anti-skating it needs. Ah, that's better. Nope. Nope. It's a piano! Okay, there's nothing you can do here, so I'm going to open it up and see, because it feels like there's no linkages here whatsoever. I'm not going to give up on this one so quickly, because I know people will love it. And it's in really good shape. It even has the Marantz stylus, that may be the original one. Who knows? It doesn't look like it had much use. Probably because it's a piece of shit. What is this sorcery? A CD player in my house? I don't do CDs. Let me guess. Broken display LED. Always the same with these. Probably works fine otherwise. And the display probably works as well, except that the LED is broken. Let's see if we can see something. Come on, light, turn on. Yeah, it says 124447. That makes sense. That's pause. I'm in play. No sound. Yes, sound! Loads of sound. That's actually worth fixing. Seems to work well. Not even sure if I can test this one honestly, because the whole cassette door is, well, not just the door, the whole compartment to put the tape in is gone. If this one works, I'm just gonna keep it and use it, because no one wants this. Trying to fix Louis Armstrong here. He's had a bit of a rough day, didn't he? At his age, you shouldn't be playing around with old cassette decks at your age, Louis. So is this gonna... Yes, it is actually. Oh god, auto reverse. I don't like that. Oh, it works! And there's no sound because reasons. Is that noise? Ah! I see what's going on here. Fixed it! Ish. Sounds a bit woolly through the machine for some reason. It's got a very typical sound to the electronics apparently. Oh. Actually, the channel that works sounds quite alright, but I think, I'm not kidding, I think that's really just dirty heads. That's how dirty they are. Really sticky too. Let's see if we can get a sort of a second channel out of it. I mean, come on. Considering the... No eject. Considering the state this thing is in, that's absolutely mind-blowing. This is the thing I keep in use because I just feel bad throwing it out because it works despite everything. Yep. Jevete. Good mechanic. My experience with these is that they're actually quite good. My dad has the model right above this, the 621 that is, I think. Maybe the 551 is above it, I don't know. But it is a 3-hat machine, this is just a 2-hat one. They're good machines.
As for friends, oh, you very big. Yes, believe it or not.
Yes, I do believe it, but I'm still gonna try it with another tape. Yep, that Akai worked just fine. How do I do this? Is this? Ah, like so. Where's my music gone? That's still the Akai. Here we go. They're good machines. That's good. I mean, it's a pity it's 2-hat machine because it doesn't really have any value, but it's a nice machine. I like it. Yeah, it's another one of those. The same one as the other one, except this one has a door. There you go. We got power. Oh, timer starts on. Okay, that works. Oh, wow. Amplifier still waking up. That one, the recording amplifier. Can we get this record again, please? Whoa! One channel. Ah. Oh my goodness. There you go. Also, the amplifier starts sounding better and better the longer it's on. It's kind of funny. You cannot see whether the Dolby is on in any way. Just gonna have to assume it's off. Akai back in those days was really good at this. It's not perfect. I mean, even the recording's not perfect, but it's not bad either. The eject is a bit of a problem, obviously. I think it's actually, yeah. I think it actually, something heavy has been on this machine and it just jams there. Oh well, we'll get there. They all need a little bit of love, but compared to the amplifier, the cassette decks are surprisingly good. So all we have left now are 2 pairs of speakers. Right, I hooked up the first pair of speakers. I'm gonna set this all to neutral, turn off the bass boost. That. Let me check if the speakers are in any way in view. Yes, they are. They are, I'm gonna turn you around a little bit so you can see them. They are Heiko speakers, which is a German upmarket brand. This is the TE808, 50 watts, which doesn't mean anything, people. Oh, these can come off. Ah, look at that. That actually looks promising. So, yeah, let's see what they do. They should be quite alright, actually. These are not bad at all. Ah! We got one dead tweeter. Oh god, that's a pity. Let's see. Nope. Pity, because they are nice little speakers actually. They are. They have some really good low end, and the mid range is really well defined. Usually German speakers are a bit more aggressive. These are good little speakers. If you ever find them, grab them. Just not those, because tweeted dead. Yeah. So yeah. Last but not least, these do not fit in the frame at all. These are Bang & Olufsen 26, I think. 26, 12, 62, sorry, 62, 24. I thought it was a 2600. They are nice speakers. I think these are Scanspeak woofers and tweeters actually. Oh, you can see them. That's good. Hope they work. We'll see. Oh no, they won't. Oh, they won't. Oh God. Oh, that's sad. Let's see them. It rattles. That's all it does. Yeah. That's dead. Tweeter works just fine, it seems. Yeah. And the other one. It's such a pity though. They are nice speakers.
Hold back the beat, my heart's break.
That is a pity because they're actually really nice speakers. They remind me very much of the Dynavox, Scandyna or Dynaco A25s from that same era. I think it's the same woofer anyway. They're great little speakers, but well, actually not that little. But yeah, that one's very much broken. Right, I'm gonna have lunch now.